Stage fright.
Today, me and Devin,
Our
two dudes.
Two dudes.
One might be gay.
Four dudes.
Yeah, okay, good morning, afternoon, and evening. It's the guy you should believe in. Dropping heat like every season. Underdog like Willie Beeman. Classic like Dom singing. Blasting like bombs ringing.
Four dudes drinking alone.
Welcome into the pod, ladies and gents. Zane and I are live. Of course, I'm Devin. That's Zane, and this is Buffet Sports. If you want to be a part of next week's show, go ahead and leave your comment down below based on whatever topics we're talking about this week. We're on our way to our first 1,000 subscribers, and we want you guys to be a part of it. So
Maddie's recording us right now. Maddie's making fun of us right now.
So go ahead and like the video if you like it, of course, while you're commenting, and then hit that subscribe button on the side. Click it.
I better not see a story.
So,
All right. First off, Dev's in town. We were trying to find me a wife. That's why he came up. We got really close, super close, but
really close. Did not work out. Going home empty-handed.
turns out
But we're here. So, do we want to start, just jump into it?
yeah. Jump in with opening question.
Okay. Can you tell me who the youngest quarterback to win a Super Bowl in NFL history is?
Tom Brady. Eli Manning.
Nope. You're in the right era.
I am in the right era. Okay.
You're in the right era. Wrong, not, but surprising. When you hear this, you're going to be very surprised.
Trav has Andrew Luck won a Super Bowl because he was young before he retired. He didn't. Peyton Manning.
Nope.
Joe Flacco.
Nope.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yes.
There we go.
23 years.
yeah.
23 years old, 11 months. 23 years old, 11 months, and 3 days old. I didn't expect that.
Why didn't he looks 40 all the time?
All the time since he came in the league. In the pictures of him with the obviously the Super Bowl trophy, he's got a full beard.
That's what being fat does to you. You know?
That's what being fat does to you.
I mean, I would know. You know, I look 22 now. I used to look 28.
That's true.
Lost 10 pounds.
That's true.
Lose 8 years.
Every pound is, 2 years extra on your lifespan? Or on your age looking?
That's what my doctor says.
Do you want to go with White Man of the Week?
We can go with my White Man of the Week.
Give us White Man of the Week.
White Man of the Week hits close to home because we had a man that we went to high school with. I was about to say it, but we won't. White Man of the Week, what team does he play for?
He plays for the Cleveland Guardians.
Cleveland Guardians. Kyle Manzardo, the man we went to high school with, one grade above us, hit 2 homers, one in the 4th, one in the 6th, bringing it home. I didn't even know he was up in the big leagues yet.
He's in the majors. Yeah, no. He had his first stint in the majors was kind of underwhelming. But, of course, look, I'm a degenerate gambler, and so I watch baseball for that reason only. And I saw his name come up in a batting lineup, and I've been kind of keeping track of him. But 2 homers in this on the first 2 days ago is when he hit them against the Pirates. Or was it the Padres? One of the two. They have a P. But one of 10 players in Cleveland Guardians history.
Did he hit him against Livy Dunn's boyfriend?
No.
He hit 2 homers?
Mm-hmm. But not against him. One of 10 players in Cleveland Guardians history to hit his first 2 home runs in the same game. So
the LeBron James of baseball.
LeBron James of baseball.
Looks
Kyle?
just like LeBron. Kyle, when I send
Welcome
this
to the
to you
mountain.
30 times in a row and you finally watch it, congratulations. You deserve it.
Welcome to the
This
mountain.
is the most prestigious award that's ever been given to you and any NFL player that we've given in the past.
Yeah, this is actually our first non-NFL player to win it, right?
I know, and he deserves it.
Wait, there was a coach, right?
Was there a coach?
I think there was a coach, but not football related. I think he's the first on the Mount Rushmore. I think so.
You know, I'm usually like 20, 30 beers deep. So I probably don't remember. Anyways, let's kick it over to the NFL. We are going into the 49ers contracts. This was supposed to be the downfall of the 49ers, what everybody was talking about. And it turns out, no, because Apparently, when you have a team full of star-studded dudes who almost win the Super Bowl, nobody wants to leave that team because they won a Super Bowl. So Brandon Ayuk got sent the same contract that he's been getting sent the entire month of August. And at the end of August, he accepted it. So now he is on the team.
Yeah, 4 years, 120, I guess, if I remember right, is what he ended up getting, which is wild to me because, like you said, this was the deal they started out with. This is where negotiations started with.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show the difference of how strong the NBA PA is, Players Association, in comparison to the NFL. Because in the NBA, dude, he would have been gone. There's no way that this deal would have got done, especially for the same, same money that he was getting offered.
Jamar Chase still hasn't done his deal.
Yeah,
kickoff's in 2 days.
Dude, okay, that's what we need to talk about. CD's deal is done. Brandon Ayuk's deal is done.
Yeah.
The Bengals just continue to shoot themselves in the foot by not getting the deal done early.
Well, it's 3 of the stingiest teams in the league when it comes to contracts. Joe Burrow got his contract done like the on opening kickoff. It was like 10 minutes after opening kickoff is when he got his deal done.
Really?
Year. Yeah. So I mean, they're all really stingy teams, but the real question here is,
well, the Bengals obviously but are the Niners like historically a stingy team? I don't feel like they are. I don't know, though, because this is one of their first, like, superstar-studded teams. Because they had Jerry and, like, Joe, but... Yeah, I guess.
Well, there's a reason why Dion wants his son to go to Dallas instead of San Francisco.
But Dallas isn't stingy, though.
I mean, have you heard what Jerry Jones has been saying?
Okay, yes. But, like, historically,
nobody can do my job. Nobody can do my job.
But they're historically not stingy. That's how they won in the 90s. You talk about it all the time. You literally complain about it all the time.
They have a salary cap now.
Okay.
So now they're stingy. And I forgot, I think it was Shefty.
I mean, I would be stingy too if Dak Prescott was my quarterback and we haven't won more than one playoff game. Or have they even won a playoff game? They've been booted in the first round like 3 years in a row.
I think because they weren't the first seed last year and they played the Packers in the second round, I want to say. No, first round. Yeah, because they got booted. Yeah. So no, they haven't won a playoff game.
Yeah, I would be stingy too if my quarterback was Dak. The real question here
is because you have Trenton Williams on the team who just got his contract done today.
Yeah.
And arguably left tackle is just as important as your QB.
Yeah.
On the entire roster, your left tackle is. And if it takes that long, maybe San Francisco just
but Trent was a different thing though, because he was not threatening, but like he could hang it up whenever he wants at this point. He's made more than enough money. He's got the legacy. Like he's just playing to win a Super Bowl at this point.
No, because he restructured his contract. Like if he was going to take crap money, I think that deal would have gotten done early.
Not crap money. My thing is I think the thing with the Niners.
Are you saying he's old and he doesn't deserve the contract?
No, I'm saying I'm surprised that they were able to get both done because Trent can walk out at any point. I'm surprised it took this long to get his deal done. Brandon Ayuk, I can understand it being on the back burner because you can always get another receiver.
Yeah,
But Trent's deal to me was obviously less exciting, but more important in my eyes. So it's kind of crazy that it took.
Well, you have the best left tackle in the league for the past 8 years. Of course, it's the most important. That's why I'm so surprised it took this long. And here's the thing, though. With a guy who could be a number one wide receiver on any team in the league, excluding Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and then somebody who currently is the best left tackle in the league, what's going to happen when Brock Purdy's contract comes up? Because the way it's been going is that Brock Purdy, I've been saying it for the last 6-9 months, is that Brock Purdy's going to get stiffed.
I think so, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it's just common knowledge at this point that they don't like giving out money because they think they can win with everyone else. Maybe the QB is the one position that they think that they can't win without Brock Purdy. But, I mean, I thought you couldn't win with Trent Williams and Brandon Ayuk if you didn't have both of those. I mean, Trent Williams got hurt and they went on a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah,
it took him this long to get his contract done.
I don't know with Brock. Brock's such an interesting case because I look at him and statistically, he's on Joe Burrow's level. Statistically,
I don't know much. I don't really know much about the stats to be like, yeah.
It's hard. I think it's hard in everyone's mind, like me included, when he's the Mr. Irrelevant, to go and say he's deserves Joe Burrow money, but statistically he's there. Like he was he was in the MVP race last year.
Yeah, well, here's the thing: is because the reason why everybody was hating on him last year is because he has all these great weapons. They kept all the weapons, even though it felt like they didn't want to keep all their weapons. They kept their left tackle.
Yeah.
So if it comes down to Brock Purdy's the one who finally gets stiffed on this whole thing, that means the 49ers this whole time didn't really believe in him either. That means that everybody who was saying it was the team is right.
I think the question will come once Christian's gone. But I don't know
what does contract look like.
But I don't know. But that's the other thing too. Is he going to retire? Like, is it a Super Bowl he's after? Is he just trying to prolong his career? He's been in the league for like 9 years.
Trav.
2016.
Yeah, so almost 9, 8. I think it's 8 years. Yeah, give us be our stats guy, be our Jamie. I think it's 9 years. So I mean, he's got to be close. He's like
for running backs. That's like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning type of
that type of run.
Yeah, especially being as great as he is, being this old. 2017. Do the math. I can't.
So 7 years.
7 years.
So he's got to be getting up close there. What's his contract? What's left on his contract? He's got 3 years left because he just got one. I think it was last year he got his deal.
Everybody's talking about player-friendly deals. I feel like nobody except for Patrick took one.
Over the next 4 years? So he got his deal this year?
Oh, you got an extension. Okay. But yeah, I've been calling it for like 6-9 months. I'm going to say it again. Brock Purdy's getting stiff.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think he probably is the one to get stiffed in this whole thing.
I mean, do we know when Arch is coming into the league? And do we know when Brock Purdy's contract is up?
5 year. I mean, he got drafted 2 years ago. Arch? No,
Brock.
2 years ago.
So he has 2 years left on his contract.
And he has a 5th year
option. I'm pretty
option.
sure Arch is a sophomore.
Arch has 1 more year and then he can go to the league. But he hasn't played.
But he hasn't played.
Oh, he hasn't played. I mean, does it matter? He's Archie Manning. I mean, does it matter?
I mean, he'll play his 3rd year.
But I'm saying,
do you think
if
he leaves Texas?
Huh?
Do you think he leaves Texas?
No, because yours is gone.
Oh, that's right. He's gone next year. So he's gonna play one more. So he's gonna play next year and then go to the league.
He'll play his 3rd year
and go to the league.
So that could be sort of like a bridge quarterback scenario. I'm not saying that it's going to happen. I'm just saying that
bridge quarterback is crazy talking about Brock though. That's
I'm just
nuts.
saying there are QBs available for the 49ers to stiff Brock.
Yeah, but you talk about this all the time. There's always another quarterback, but you've got your sure thing.
Yeah.
Why would you screw with it?
Because they're stingy. I mean,
okay, I guess the thing that we don't
what
know.
What other team would stiff Brandon Ayuk and Trent Williams and wait till
I don't think Trent got stiffed though.
The kickoff to start the NFL starts in 2 days. You can't get a contract done before that.
Yeah, but money-wise,
He's not practicing.
But money-wise, he didn't get stiffed.
Yeah, money-wise, he didn't get stiffed. But Trent and Brandon have not practiced with the team.
Yeah, they're gonna start slow. They might
so you can't say that like they were like, yes, we want them there no matter what, because it's like it just doesn't make sense.
Okay, let's put a pin in this then, because we're gonna come back to it because they're playing during opening week. So we'll talk about this during. We'll come back to how that comes into it, but ultimately. The end all be all is it shouldn't have taken this long for them to get the deals done.
Yeah, it just seems to be the commonality with teams that win in the NFL, to where guys that you think would be
unless Brock takes the Tom Brady route and just takes less money.
He could, but that would be such a San Francisco thing.
That'd be definitely selfless warrior.
The main point here is
that
everybody's waiting for San Francisco to fall because they have like so much coin in all these guys and they can't pay them, but they somehow figure out how to pay them. And it's not because they're all player friendly.
That's the other thing too. By the time Brock's contract is up and he needs a new contract, what does the salary cap look like? Because the salary cap is going to continue to go up.
Who's the next guy?
What do you mean?
Who's the next guy to be the highest paid QB in the NFL?
Could be him. Because all the other quarterbacks have their deals. All the other major quarterbacks have their
Jordan
deals.
Got his.
Like
Will Levis comes in there.
Absolutely not.
Will Levis comes in there, sets the new standard.
Will be out in 2 years.
Shut your mouth. Not if he puts his body on the line.
That's true. If he puts his body on the line, he has a Ryan Tannehill. You know what career path I see for him?
What?
Fitzmagic.
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 He's got the swagger of Fitzmagic.
That's what I'm saying. I see Fitzmagic for him.
Yeah, dude.
I see Tom Brady.
You know, Fitzmagic looked like a porn star. Will Levis is a porn star.
That's true.
All right, let's switch over to college football. This is a weird one for me because I started out. Yeah, I started out loving Colorado Buffalo. And then the offseason hit, and I started to hate them. But now I don't know which way to go because Shador and Travis look goddamn electric.
Okay, here's the real question here with the Buffaloes is because I think, Quentin Ewers is going to be in the running. I don't know college football like that. So Quentin Ewers, who else is going to be in the Heisman running? Either way, I think the real question is, do they hurt each other's chances at winning a Heisman? Because they're on the same team. And which side of the ball does Travis Hunter play more of? Because correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like last year Travis Hunter started the year out playing both sides of the ball and then ended up playing more corner.
He did. But a lot of people are talking about how good he looked.
Yeah,
last
dude,
game,
he was
TDs.
insane.
Yeah, 3 TDs.
Yes, give me all of them.
Number 1,
Dylan Gabriel,
Jackson Dart, Ole Miss quarterback.
Jackson Dart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, I don't know the new Bama.
The real question is, for one, are they going to be good this year? Because they played North Dakota State, and everybody keeps. I know they're a great team, but they're not a Division I football program for a reason. Even though they are a great team, but to say that because they beat them, that they're going to be flipping fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know. Who else is it, Troy?
Shadur's plus 2,200.
2,200. Okay. Travis Hunter's plus 2,500. Okay. So Travis Hunter isn't going to win it unless he does something crazy like Pac-Man Jones.
Well, let's just say this. So you're saying out of the two to win. We're not just picking a Heisman. Just out of those two, you're going Shador.
Who has a better chance?
Yeah, who has a better chance?
Yeah. Shador does. I feel like quarterback is Heisman is basically a quarterback award, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, the last person to win it was
Christian?
no.
Gene?
Was it
Who's
Zeke?
No, who's the Eagles receiver?
Oh, Devontae?
He was the last non-quarterback to win it.
What was that, 2019? Yeah, I think it was Christian.
Kind
I think he's the only not the only is he the only running back?
of, no, it would have been.
No, there's been a lot, yeah. No, yeah, you're right. Did Tavon win one? That's wild. Rip Tavon Austin. I've been talking about him a lot lately. He was fire.
Well, they say Shador is going to be first QB off the board.
I know, that's my that's where I was going next. If he's plus 2,100 in odds, then how is he the number one quarterback that's going to come off the board?
I've heard a lot of crazy things, like winning in college doesn't mean that, like not winning in college, like there's plenty of dudes that do bad in college and they come into the league kind of like, I think they said Patrick Mahomes. I don't know Patrick Mahomes' record, but
John Elway.
yeah, they throw out John Elway.
No, but I'm talking about Heisman, though.
Yeah, no, but we switched to drafting.
Okay, draft-wise?
Draft-wise, it's just about real. Apparently, it's only
true.
about arm talent. It's not about winning in college, which I'm pretty sure there's a stat. There was a stat my brother told me that said, like, it's such a low number of guys who don't have a positive record coming out of college that actually are successful. So I don't know what they're talking about, but I also don't know.
There's something to it, probably. I mean, Dak was a late-round guy, and he won a bunch of games. Tony Romo was undrafted or went in the 5th round, something like that.
Seeing a consistency here to where you have a team with a lot of money who takes a QB and turns them into a great one.
Yeah, but here's another consistency between all these guys. Dak, Romo. I would throw Russell Wilson in there. He's a 3rd-rounder, I believe, 3rd or 4th. Yes, they're all good, and I guess Russell does have one Super Bowl, but they're not Super Bowl winning quarterbacks.
Yeah. And that's the other thing is for all these like stats people bring out, there's so many dudes who have a losing record in college who never even get drafted. So like if you really want to compare the stats, it's a landslide that people with winning records do better in the NFL compared to people with not. Because all the QBs in college who don't have a winning record and don't get drafted, that's all a part of that statistic.
You want a winner, but I mean, I guess, I don't know. It's tough, man. I don't know. I just don't see Shador being...
Where do you think
I'm going to be the ultimate Buffaloes hater for all time.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know. Like, I did not like the fact that Shador told Travis Hunter, the guy who's playing both ways.
Know.
He only missed, I think, 3 plays in that game to just catch the ball.
I know.
I didn't
so
love that.
pissed.
But I was also like, I was a fan of them like going in when they first popped off.
Yeah.
So I'm torn right now because I don't like the off the field.
I'm always
or
going to
on
be
the
a
field.
Buffalo's hater aside from Travis Hunter. I think Travis Hunter's the real deal, and he's going to be something really special. But Shador seems like such a bust to me. He's got all the makings of a bust.
I like a talker, but I also like a talker who works hard, like Dion, right? But
Yeah.
Shador, like we said, with
We
the
don't
with the
know.
fashion shows and
Yes,
stuff like that.
yes.
You know?
With Shiloh. I don't know, man.
Yeah, and that Shiloh's hitting people late. You know,
Dude. Shiloh's lays the wood.
Yeah. I wish he actually laid the wood. I would love Shiloh if he actually laid the
He
wood.
did a couple times
No,
last
he threw people into like benches on the sideline.
year. Hell yeah. Everyone needs that guy.
Yeah, I mean that is true.
Everyone needs that guy. That's a sixth rounder.
If we in high school, if we had a guy like that
Yeah,
who threw
dude.
people on the benches, that would have gotten me fired.
Yeah, everyone needs that guy. I don't know though.
You know, what was it, 10 seconds I was hating on? I love
Shador's
him now.
going to go in the first round. I don't think that's like
Do you think he's going to pull an Eli Manning and only go to the Cowboys? Or do
I
you think
don't
he's
know.
going to go where they pick him?
I don't know. Hey, speaking of, if we're talking about drafting, I saw that Travis Hunter wants to come to the Broncos.
Why would he want to do that?
I don't know, but I love it.
He likes
I love it.
He has a house. He doesn't want to like switch everything, you know, like update his ID, so he's gonna stay in Denver.
I don't know. I love it though. I just saw something that he
That
wants
is
to be
a
a
Travis
Bronco.
thing. If you apparently like what's coming out about Travis Hunter is he just like
We have our own
things.
Travis right
Yeah.
here. No,
Yeah, all Travises are the same.
I love it though. Dude, could you imagine having PS2? We were talking about it yesterday. The best corners in the league. I actually want to really study him this year, but like PS2, Travis Hunter on the other side, dude, that'd be so nasty. That'd be so nasty.
Do you think Sean Payton's crazy enough to play him both ways?
If anyone is.
Maybe
Because
yeah.
like that's the best use of him right now.
If he hits with Bo Nix in year one and shows the league like I'm that guy, I can take a rookie quarterback and make him good.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't worked with one. This is uncharted waters, which I think this was like a how big is my cock move for Sean Payton, because it's like I haven't ever worked with one and everyone says I can't, so I'm going to do it anyways.
Yeah.
So if there's anyone that like he hits on with Bo Nix and you get Travis Hunter, why not take a stab at it and just see?
Yeah. Yeah, let's hit
At
on
the
some
very-
guys and take stabs at him.
At the very least, play him in punt return or kick return.
Yeah, I think
Especially
best,
with the new kick
honestly,
return
the
rules.
best place for Travis to go is like a team with no wide receivers or corners.
Panthers.
Yeah, so he could play both ways. Because then we can actually see, can he play both ways in the NFL? Because that's, I don't think, correct me if
Since
I'm wrong,
Dion.
I don't think anybody's.
Since Dion.
Dion did a little, like, but
Yeah, but he did a little bit. He didn't like do both all the time.
Yeah,
like
I don't
Travis
think
is
at the
right
next
now.
level Travis Hunter's gonna do it like that at NFL level. There's no way. Just like
I would love to see
cardio
it.
wise, of course, everyone would love to see it, but
he
cardio
missed
wise is
3
always.
plays, dude.
I know, dude. That guy's gonna be in insanely good shape, especially playing in Colorado too,
Yeah, the elevation. Too.
dude. What game 1 was in Colorado, right? It was a home opener against South. Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be tough. I think that Shador's a bust, and I don't think he's got a shot at the Heisman. I love Travis Hunter. I think it'll end up being one of the other quarterbacks for sure.
I'm in love with Travis.
Who'd you say it was? Carson Beck is the Georgia quarterback that's up there. Is he 3? I'd put money on Carson Beck. I'll put my balls in the soy sauce. We'll go Carson Beck.
I think
You go
That's my
Carson
pick.
It's like think about Stetson Bennett when he
Yeah.
almost won Heisman.
Right.
Yeah, look how great he's doing right now, dude.
He's a drunk. I would take. I'll put my money on Carson Beck.
Me and Stetson Bennett.
Who's
dude,
gonna be your
pod.
pick? Just off of names. I know you don't really watch it. You gonna go Bama? You gonna go?
Jaden Milroe for sure. That's my boy.
That's your pick. I'll
Well,
go
the
Carson
problem
Beck.
is they lost Nick, so we don't really know how that program's going to be, if they're going to still be dominant like they are. So going
Yeah.
to Georgia, it's a great pick.
Yeah, I like Carson Beck for that reason. I told we don't even need to rehash it, but
What'd you say?
we were just talking about the college playoffs. Like we were talking about it last year of the new playoff rules, the 12 teams.
Yeah.
And I was like, just give me Georgia or Bama in the national championship. I don't care which one, but whoever's
Oh yeah, let's talk about
there.
the bet that we made 2 days ago.
I didn't know,
talk
dude. I'm
about that
so
bet.
dumb.
So
I don't know about. I knew about the playoffs, but I didn't know about what's the difference in scheduling. You don't even know. You just exposed. You don't even know. Trev, what's the difference in the new scheduling?
Things are harder. A lot of things got a lot harder.
Because I don't know if there's any new scheduling things.
Well, it's just that a lot of the schedules are just harder. They're just playing like higher competition, like more often than what they were.
Is it basically that, like, obviously because there's more teams, you can lose more so you can play better competition?
No, because like these openers, they were not in existence last year. Like having what was it? It was Clemson versus like Georgia, like week 1. Like that never used to exist. Having that as your opener. So that means like Ohio State and Michigan and Penn State potentially could get in.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
5 versus 12, 6 versus 11.
There's no way Colorado makes it.
But that's not the point. The point is that we were at a bar, trying to find me a wife. And it was...
We found her. She just didn't like him.
Yeah. Yeah, she thought I forgot her name. I talk about you every night in my sleep.
Oh, my God.
Anyways, that's not the point. That's not the point. Is we were watching Arizona play whoever the hell they were playing. They dropped 61 on their heads. And Dev goes, this is going to be normal for them. This is going to be commonplace. I was like, 61 is going to be commonplace?
Dude, I feel like teams do that. I feel like I see a 60 bomb once a week in college football.
Yeah, so he said they would do it 4 more times. And we bet $50
I said
on
3
that.
more, so 4 total.
Yeah, 4 total games out of Arizona dropping 60 plus.
Look, dude, I'll take the 50 off you.
You take the 50 off of me?
Yeah, dude, I can't wait.
Yeah, okay, sure. But
Watch him be number one. Watch him be number 1 and win the national championship.
I need that 50.
You do need
that
it.
50.
You really
Stop
do
winning
need it
here.
right now. Well, let's introduce the segment again. This is Boom or Bust, where I give Zane questions and he tells me boom or bust.
But we're busting back and forth onto each other.
This week, we're going back and forth. I have 5 boom or bust, and he has 5 boom or bust. So let's jump into the first one here. Packers, Titans, Giants, and Broncos will be some of the best top 5 teams in the league in 5 years. Boom or bust.
Okay, Packers, Titans, Jets, Broncos.
Packers, Titans, Giants, Broncos.
Giants. Oh, dude, you threw Giants in there. Oh, God.
Giants, Broncos. Best teams in the league in 5 years. Boom or bust.
I'm going to have to go bust because Titans and Giants are in
Right,
there.
I know.
I don't believe.
I don't either.
I don't believe.
I actually believe in the Titans. Surprisingly, I think maybe not one of the best teams, but I think they'll be pretty good. But I think best teams is a stretch.
Competing for first and second place in their division.
Yeah, but not one of the best teams.
I don't think the Giants.
Right, not top 5 in the AFC.
Unless they get an Arch Manning. Unless they get Archie Manning, with
the Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Especially because they've got the receiver weapon now. They need to find a new running back and figure out the O-line. Brian Daboll's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, he's got a lot of work to do when he doesn't have Josh Allen on his team.
Okay, I agree with you. Bust on that one. Okay, you're up. Boom or bust?
Boom or bust? We just talked about it. Shedeur Sanders, top 10 NFL draft.
Top 10?
Top 10.
Bust.
Bust?
Bust.
Top 10?
Top 10, bust.
Okay, so
first round, but bust on top 10.
First round, top 10. A lot of dudes are going to need QBs.
Top 10, I think it's a bust, but in the first round, yes.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to get... Dude, we had a historic draft this year where it was 8 of the first 12 picks were quarterbacks this year. That's historic. That we've never seen that before. And the first 3 we went quarterback, which I didn't think was going to happen. I was betting against it because it usually doesn't, but I don't think we're going to see that again. So I could see him going in the first round, but I think there's going to be better position players to come out of next year's draft because there's always receivers and there's always offensive line talent.
Receivers.
I know, but there's going to be another crop. Like, there's a chance that next year the Broncos are back in the top 10. We're not taking a quarterback. We're going to take a receiver.
Yeah, but a lot of other teams need QBs.
But I don't know. I don't think so. Unless the Panthers are really bad again and they decide to go quarterback. Like, Giants are probably going to be there. They're probably going to take a quarterback.
Yeah.
But that's 2. Saints are set with Derek Carr.
I don't know if Saints are set with Derek Carr.
They paid him. They're not going to get rid of him. And they just drafted Spencer
The
Rattler.
Falcons
I'm high
are
on
always
Spencer.
there. The Falcons are always
true.
there. I mean,
but
the amount of QBs
Saints
that
are good. They just drafted Spencer Rattler. I'm high on Spencer Rattler. I think he's going to be really good once he's in the spotlight.
Yeah, I'm high on him too. Boom or bust, 7 foot tall woman or 4 foot tall woman.
I have to put one in boom and bust.
Yeah,
We just talked about this.
I know. But
Now you're gonna put me on blast
yeah,
in front
I'm
of
gonna put you on
camera.
blast. No. Okay, boom or bust, 3 foot tall women, 7 foot tall women.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. Am I marrying her, or is this a one night thing?
This is marriage, brother.
This is marriage.
We don't do.
Oh,
we
if
don't
it's-
do one night things.
If
around
it's
here.
marriage, boom 7 foot, bust 3.
You're such a liar.
If it's
dude.
marriage, if it's one
No, but
night,
it's a one night stand. All right. Sorry, wife. I don't find you sexual enough to have a one night stand with you.
What?
That's what you're saying.
No,
You're more attracted to a 3 foot woman.
on a one night stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if it's a one night stand, I'm gonna try something crazy. But if I'm
Are
going
you
for
saying marriage is just sex long term? You're trying to tell me?
long term sex, I wanna. It's a 7 foot woman, because also you have to think about the children you're gonna have.
Yeah. That's why 7 foot women are always going to be more elite than.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Marriage, boom for 7 foot.
I'll climb those mountains, dude.
I'll climb those mountains,
I'll
dude.
climb those flipping mountains, dude.
All right, boom or bust. Tahine. Do you know what tahine is?
No.
Do you know what tahine is? Okay, never mind. Okay,
Can you describe tahine?
tahine is, if I pull it up, you'll probably know what it is. Let me pull up a picture of it. It's like a spice that los mexicanos love to put on their stuff.
Well, I'm Mexicano, so I should know it.
Tahine. I think you'll know when you see it. This is tahine.
Never had that.
You've never seen that before,
never had
have
that.
you?
Is it just like paprika?
Kind of.
I hardly use salt and peppers.
That
Yeah,
might be the
dude.
widest thing you've ever said.
Yeah, dude. When I want something spicy on my wings, I put mayo on them. Like Will Levis, dude.
All right, so that throws it out for me.
Just say spicy
Spicy zins, boom or bust?
bust.
Bust?
Yeah, dude. Imagine giving somebody their first Zin, and it's a spicy Zin. It's already like somebody who's never had a Zin or like chewed in their life, and
Yeah.
you throw that
In
into
their lip?
Dude, they're gonna think you're giving them cancer.
That's true.
You are. I mean, you are technically giving them cancer. bro.
True. All right, your go.
Let me think of a good one here. Okay. Boom or bust. Let's go. Broncos getting rid of Bo Nix in 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah. And this doesn't mean that he's getting cut. He could get traded.
Just traded.
yeah.
The big thing here is, how long does Sean Payton stay? That's where I have to. That's the hard question for me.
I'm just. How about this? Boom or bust. Bo Nix, a franchise guy.
Boom.
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 He's gonna be a franchise.
10-year quarterback for
10-year
sure.
10-year
Yeah,
QB.
I think so. I think it'll be a 10-year QB.
All right. I like that.
Okay. Boom or bust. Giants win 6.5 games. Over is boom. Bust is obviously under.
Oh, dude, do we have their schedule? We should have went through their schedule, dude. Oh my god.
I can pull it up.
just tell me
I'm
like
hammering. For me, it's a bust. I'm hammering the under on that.
can you
6.5?
Can you just tell me like the ranking of how hard the schedule is, like out of 32 teams.
Let's see. The wildest part is that the NFL thinks they have a better roster than the Broncos.
They do.
That's crazy.
They do.
Okay, here we
Danny
go.
Dimes. They don't call him Danny Dimes for nothing.
Giants are 14 on the
14?
toughest schedule, I guess. Yeah, strength of schedule 14. I'm hammering the under on that. That's a bust for me.
6? They're only 14th.
6.5. So over 7, under 6. I'm hammering the under.
I'm gonna go boom.
You're gonna
They're only
boom.
14th.
You're gonna really.
Yeah.
You're gonna boom.
That's a 50-50 slip or slide.
I think it's an under. I think that's way under.
14th is.
Did you
flip of the
see how
coin.
bad Danny Dimes was in the preseason?
He's doing the basketball strat? He's doing the basketball strat. He's trying to make himself look worse. So
No
then he can
way.
drop dimes.
No way. It's a bust. It's a bust for me.
I believe in day ball.
Okay, what's your go? What's your pull?
Boom or bust. Women that look like rats, or women that look like birds.
Oh, boom, birds, bust, rats.
Dude, I'm the opposite, dude. I'm booming rats. I'm booming rats over here.
Let me think, actually, real quick. No, yeah, birds. Birds for me. For me, birds are boom.
Yeah, you got a nose like a bird.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to stick with his species.
Yeah, stick within the species. Boom or bust? Bush peach.
I don't remember what happened when I drank all these.
You don't remember most of them, huh?
It was a great time. I'll go boom.
You'll go boom.
I'll go boom with those.
They're pretty sugary.
Yeah, you know when we talked about going non-verbal at the function, you know,
Dude, you didn't though. That's
I
the thing.
tried. I tried.
You did not.
I
You were
tried to go
unsuccessful.
nonverbal.
You were completely unsuccessful.
Yeah, I tried to be the talk of the town next day, but
Did not work out.
yeah, it didn't work out. Didn't fight anyone, you know. Didn't sexually harass anyone.
That's good. That's good. That's always good. Okay.
Terrible night.
Your go. Your pull. Last one.
Boom or bust. 3 milligrams ins, or 10 milligrams ins.
10 is boom.
10 is boom.
10
Dude,
is boom.
You're not getting sick off 10.
No, dude. I told you about the
What's
juice.
okay? How
the
high is the number though? How high when you go? Okay, I'll rather take the 3.
Oh, how high is the number?
Yeah.
I've gone 12 and been fine.
Would you do like because
I've
I
seen
know in
there's
like
the-
Sweden there's
There's
like
like 50s
20s, 50s. Like would you boom those consistently?
consistently.
Would you boom those or would you be like no? I'd rather if I had to choose I would go with 3s.
I think once we're talking, I think I'd try 20. I don't know what 20's like, but I think I'd try 20. But ultimately, for like daily,
Yeah, because the other
3.
thing is that we do it all the time. So if you're doing
Yeah.
20s, like that's gonna rot you,
dude, a head rush off of 20.
Yeah, bro. And that's the thing, you could never go down after you've been at 20.
That's a virginity that you're taking.
Yeah, that's a virginity hit.
Okay, boom or bust. Cooper Kupp, 10 plus receiving touchdowns this year. Boom or bust.
Oof. Coming off an injury, I really want to say bust because I have Puka on my team and I'm keeping him.
That's true.
So that means that Puka's the number 1 if Cooper doesn't have 10.
Yeah, I want to go boom. 10 seems reasonable.
How do you feel about a boom or bust for Baker making top 10 MVP voting?
Bust.
Bust?
Bust.
Dude, you just hate Baker.
No. Okay, let's go
Okay,
through it here.
who would you put? Who's a random guy that you think can make number 10 MVP voting?
MVP voting?
QB. We'll just stick at the QB.
Random guy?
Well, who do you think would be number 10? Because I would be like, yeah, Baker has a
10?
shot at making 10.
Well, I mean, you got to throw your quarterbacks up there. I think Christian will be in there again. Christian will be in there. Rodgers, I think, will have an argument. Josh, Mahomes,
Joe,
Lamar, CJ probably will. Dak probably will be in the top 10.
Did you say Will Levis?
No.
Oh, who's Will then?
No, probably will.
Oh, probably. Gotcha.
Dak. I think Jared Goff, if they win enough games, could be in there.
Yeah,
I would go. Maybe that's my 10. Jared Goff. Jared Goff might be my 10.
I don't know. Baker, I mean, he's made 2 playoff games back to back, 2 different teams. I mean, if he can do it for a third time, I mean, that definitely bumps him up.
But I just don't think. I think in the division, I don't know.
Dude,
I think
look at this homeless man sleeping on the concrete right now.
I look down and I just see him. Yeah, dude,
My dog he's curled up on the concrete right now.
Homeless guy. I think maybe I'd throw Goff. Maybe that's who I throw. Tua
That's a good
always
pick.
starts out real hot in the first 8 games of the year.
Oh yeah, Tyreek's probably going to be in there.
Maybe he will. I don't know if he'll have another 2K campaign though.
Yeah, that's true. All right,
Hot take. Do you think Derrick Henry could slide if he's got enough touchdowns this year?
I think a lot of people are high on Derrick for being in the Ravens offense, but I don't think that the Ravens want to run the ball with a running back as much as they want to run the ball with Lamar.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. Goal line, you don't have to – I mean, we saw the production from Gus Edwards on the goal line last year. You throw Derrick in that, right? Goal line.
He's going to go insane.
But instead of goal line, it's 10 yards in. You hand the ball to him, and then you don't have to do it with Lamar. You don't have to put him in jeopardy.
But I don't think that'll push him up into MVP contention.
You don't think so?
Yeah, again.
But what if he's got like a Christian McCaffrey stat line where he's got like 1 to 2 touchdowns every single game?
If he breaks the okay, did Christian almost break it because he was on that streak the previous year, or was that just within one season?
The previous year, because
Okay.
it's like 26 games or something.
Yeah, if he goes on a long ass streak of,
Like,
I could
imagine
see-
Derek goes for
But
triple digits every game and has
here's
a
the thing,
touchdown.
he was a Titan, and he's going to the Ravens. Both of them are my teams, but I am low on Derek this year.
You're finally jumping on the wagon.
Just
You're
a
finally
little
jumping
bit.
on
I
my
just think
wagon,
that-
dude. It took all last year for me to get this guy right here. I was telling him we're gonna see a down year. It wasn't last year, but now finally he goes to the Ravens offense where they've got the best O line that Derek's ever played behind, and he's down on him.
I just think that with how much success they had with not having a star running back, is that they're going to take that into consideration of how they play ball, and Derek's not going to get used as much as
I
we
don't think
he is.
so. I think it's a huge Harbaugh's too smart.
Yeah, he's my head coach. All right, I know he's a very smart man, but I just feel like they're going to rely more heavy on Lamar, especially because he lost weight.
I think that's a worse reason to run him though if he's lost weight.
He lost weight to run the ball more.
I don't know, man. I would
right.
if it were me, I would be rushing Derrick Henry as much as possible
Let's
to
get
use
into
him
the
up.
next one.
All right. After this, we're going to go into conviction predictions, where for the rest of the year, we're going to talk
I
about
predict when I'm going to lose my virginity.
we're going to talk about all 5
2032.
major games, or I guess what are they called? Spotlight games. What am I? Prime time. That's the one I'm looking for. We're going to talk about all 5 primetime games from each week of the NFL season and pick one game to do. That's just in the 11 o'clock slot on Sundays, and then we will rapid fire the rest of the game. So starting off in our first slot, opener for the NFL Week 1, Ravens-Chiefs, AFC Championship rematch. Who comes out of this game? What's your pick?
I think a consistent here usually is the people that lose.
Mm-hmm.
The people that lost, like previously in the playoffs, usually come out and win.
Remember the Lions beat them last year?
Yeah.
They beat the Chiefs?
Yeah, but here's the thing: is that.
But do you think the Chiefs are going to lose
different.
2 openers?
It's different because it's a three-peat, and it needs to look like
The tone.
like they're setting the tone.
The tone, and then the other thing for the Ravens too, it's like if you come out of this game and you lose to the Chiefs, what is that? That's a tone setter for the rest of the year. Do you look at yourselves and just be like, we can't beat them?
No.
You don't think so?
No, because I think there was enough during that game. I think there was enough questions about like Lamar's having a terrible game. Like Lamar's not in the right headspace. Like there was a video that came out with OBJ talking to Lamar. He's like, dude, you need the scramble. You need to run the ball. Like the game changes when you run the ball.
Yeah.
And he just that was one of the things everybody was talking about. Was like he didn't scramble or run the ball. So I think there is enough of that to where it was like Lamar just wasn't in the right headspace to where if they lose again, it wouldn't go like we just can't beat Patrick. Because I think they think that they let themselves lose instead of Patrick beating them.
Okay, so who's your pick?
I'm going the Chiefs.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going the Chiefs because instead of going with what usually happens, it is for the three-peat. Everybody needs somebody to talk about. And week 1, it just makes sense that every guy on ESPN is talking about the three-peat, saying like this is their Super Bowl prediction. Patrick Mahomes is going to do it again. And then I do predict a Chiefs slump for sure.
After the game?
Yeah, after
week
the game.
1.
After week 1. But I think week 1 they come out strong, the opposite of what usually happens because it just feels like Chiefs football.
I'm going the opposite here. I'm going to contradict you. I'm going Ravens.
I want the Ravens to win.
I'm going. I know you do, but I genuinely think, for me, this is a do or die game. Really, this is do or die to where if they are chalked in this game, if they lose this game, it's gonna set the tone for them for the rest of the year to just be not great. So I think this is a must win.
If they ever do get into the dumps like that, you have somebody like Derrick Henry, who in the latter half of seasons, literally wills entire teams into playoff.
But that's what I'm saying. I think
rounds.
that's the X factor in this game that they didn't have. That when Lamar is not scrambling, you can give the ball to Derrick and say, just go.
I don't think they're
going to
figure that out. I think the only way Derrick gets used like a regular NFL running back is when they are down in the dumps and they need a lot. They need like 3 wins in a row.
But in this
to
scenario,
make the
they
playoffs.
haven't had a guy that they can say we're up 3 points, we're up a field goal. It's the fourth quarter and there's 8 minutes and we've got the ball. Let's drain 7 off the clock.
You got Gus, dude. What are you talking about? You got flipping Gus last year.
They haven't had a guy like that, and now they do. I think this is a must-win for them, and I think this is a tone setter for the year.
It's not
and
a must-win.
I think it's a must-win.
I think they have literally 2 superstar X factors on their team for in the latter half of the year. One of the 2 can like carry them.
I understand that,
It
but
just
I think
depends on how the
mentally,
coaches-
I think mentally this is a must-win game. I'm going Ravens. Either way, I'm going Ravens.
Let's go.
Next one, we head to Brazil. And on Friday night, they are going to play Packers versus Eagles. This is the first NFC matchup of this season. I'm super high on the Packers, so I'm going Packers in this game, 100%.
The main thing, does the tush push still work without Jason Kelce? Because that really, if it doesn't work, it really builds his legacy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it really does. But if it doesn't work, there was a lot of times where it kind of felt like the tush push like made their offense.
Yeah.
And without their offense, they couldn't have won a lot of games that they did. So I will go with Pax as well.
Okay.
Because I just want to see if the tush push works. If the tush push is still back in commission, it's still working, then, I mean, they're going to be set for the rest of the year.
Okay. This is next up. We've got the young man's matchup, one of Trav's favorite teams, and a guy that we are all very high on, C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans. Versus Anthony Richardson and the Colts. I know who you're picking, obviously.
Well, I know who I want, but I don't know if they're gonna win.
I'm going Texans in this game. It's an in-division matchup. It's kind of trash for both teams that they got to open the year on an in-division game this early that they have to play that game. But ultimately, Texans they only got better this year by adding Stephon. At the very least, Stephon is a distraction for Tank and Nico. So at the very least, and he's a 1-year deal. So I'm going Texans. They got.
I understand it, but at the same time, you have a QB who started out amazing, and now he's.
Look, I'm probably going to draft him in our fantasy league.
Yeah, we don't know what Anthony Richardson is going to do, and as much as they went and they got Stephon on the Houston side and they got better, they have Michael Pittman. They got rid of Josh Downs, but they brought in. Was just like a 6'5" rookie, Mitchell.
Adonai Mitchell.
They still have Josh Downs. He just hurt.
Oh, I thought Josh Downs went to. Oh no, they got Josh Downs. Yeah, they got.
They drafted him.
Yeah. Okay. So they've got second year.
I thought
So
Josh Downs.
Adonai Mitchell
played
was
on
the
Commanders.
absolute animal from Texas, right? There was just a massive human being.
Yeah, they have a deep ball threat now, so they have only gotten better. Their defense is still stacked. They almost did they make the playoffs with Joe Flacco? Oh no, not
No.
Joe Flacco, but with
Gardner? No.
Or they
No.
almost did.
They almost did. It came down to math.
I don't know. I'm going to take the upset here. I'm going Colts.
You're going Colts.
Yeah, I'm going Colts.
Trav, do you want to throw your hat in the ring for this one?
Give me Colts just because.
Trav's going Colts.
Okay. Next up, we have another NFC matchup. This is Sunday Night Football Week 1. We have the Los Angeles Rams versus the Detroit Lions. This is another team I'm super high on this year. They're the younger 49ers. I'm going with Lions. They're my Super Bowl pick for the NFC.
I don't know if they're my Super Bowl pick, but I'm definitely going Liners.
Okay.
Lions. I'm going Lions.
This game to me seems kind of lopsided for early in the year. I feel like the Rams start slow. I don't think that this is going to be close.
6 minutes. All right.
I don't feel like this is going to be close.
I could see that. Yeah, usually the Rams have a big win streak in the latter half of the year.
Yeah.
So I can see that.
Okay, Monday Night Football, Jets versus Niners. Now, we put a pin in it earlier in the podcast. We were talking about the Niners contracts here. So how does this unfold? Because Trent hasn't been practicing. Clearly, Brandon Ayuk has not. He's been the headlines of the NFL offseason. The Niners have had Christian and Debo practicing, though. They're star-studded on defense, Fred Warner, so on and so forth. But then you've got the Jets, who they're a young team. They're hungry. We've got Aaron Rodgers again. His Achilles is definitely going to be sore after running from that defensive line, Joey.
Well, I mean, it's election year, but Aaron Rodgers, they seem to be on the same side, politically. So I don't know if Nick Bosa.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Nick Bosa is going to have that great of a game, going up against his best friend on the other side of the team, speaking out against all them liberals.
Okay.
But
where are you going?
I'm going Jets for sure.
You're going Jets in this?
Yeah, well, because Trent hasn't been practicing. Brandon Ayuk hasn't been practicing. When Trent got hurt, they went on a 3-game losing streak, I want to say.
Yeah.
Brock also apparently had a concussion, as we've discussed before during that. But I don't know. I feel like it only makes sense to where when they have all these problems to where guys have not been able to get ready.
Mm-hmm.
Week 1, I mean, Jets defense is fantastic.
Yeah.
One of the best in the league.
Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers has been practicing. Garrett Wilson is there. Sauce Gardner is there. Breece Hall. It's an amazing team, and I think if the 49ers were prepared with all of their guys, they would whoop them. But I think because they are not prepared, it's going to be an upset.
Ultimately, it's a close game in my eyes, but Aaron Rodgers is the difference maker, obviously, in this, and obviously he's right now he's healthy. There's no wood to knock on, so I just threw that away. But okay, I'm gonna go Jets too, just because Aaron Rodgers is the X factor here. They pulled off a win against the Bills in Week 1 last year, with obviously all the commotion. So this year you're playing a better team, but you've got one of, if not, he's not the best corner in the league. That's my guy, Pat. But top 5 corner in the league for sure. One of the best defensive lines, hands and feet above. The offensive line, I think, is the big question mark.
Yeah, and flipping Hassan Reddick's on the team. He just hasn't gotten his contract done.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been practicing at all. So let's say that tomorrow Hassan Reddick gets his contract, and then now he's playing Week 1. I mean, that D-line they're already a stacked D-line. They just got so much better.
The big question for me is the Jets' offensive line. That's been their issue. Through and through, that's been their issue. So that's the thing to watch here. I'm going with the Jets. I think the Jets win this game. It's close for sure, but ultimately I think the Jets come out with the win here, and the Niners are gonna start a little bit slow.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so we just finished up the in-depth part of conviction predictions. Now we are going to get into the rapid fire. So we're just going to shoot at the hip here. We each have at the most 10 seconds to make our picks. So
bad.
Starting off on Sunday morning, it is Pittsburgh, Atlanta. I'm going Atlanta.
I'm going Pitt.
Okay. Arizona, Buffalo.
Let's go Buff.
Yep. Okay. Tennessee, Chicago.
Tennessee.
Wow. Okay.
Are you sticking with me?
No, I'm going.
Okay, you got to say when you're going somebody else.
Yeah, no, okay. I'm going Bears. New England, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
yeah, that one's not tough. Okay. We did Indianapolis versus the Texans. Jacksonville, Miami.
Let's go Miami. Are you going Miami?
I'm going Jacksonville.
Okay, you have to say.
I am going. I wanted to laugh. All right, calm your tits.
Don't laugh at me.
Carolina, New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
No, Carolina.
You're gonna go Carolina.
Yeah, I'm going Carolina.
I'm going New Orleans. Okay, Minnesota versus the Giants.
Let's go Minnesota.
Yeah, me too. I'm right there with you.
2 LSU guys and then just 2 awful QBs.
Yeah. Okay. Raiders versus Chargers week 1. That's a good one too in division.
Let's go Raiders. Wait. Is Max Crosby put up against Joe Alt?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe Joe Alt just stuffs.
I'm going Chargers either way.
You're going Chargers either way?
I'm going Chargers.
I'll say week 1, let's go Chargers.
Okay.
Because if Joe Alt can show out.
It's a homecoming party for the other Harbaugh. I don't know which one it is at this point. I keep screwing up his name and people keep firing me in the comments.
Jim
Harbaugh. and Justin Herbert, they'll pull it off against the Raiders. Okay, Denver, Seattle. You know where I'm going. Yeah, I'm going Denver. So you're going Seattle because you just hate my guts.
Denver has the worst rated team.
Me.
PPR, baby.
Lick my balls.
PPR, baby.
Lick my nuts.
They're going to be so bad this year. It's
Shut up,
so
dude.
funny, dude.
We're winning 9 games.
You're winning 3.
We're going to win 9 games.
Yeah, minus 6.
Okay, Dallas versus Cleveland.
Let's go Dallas.
You're going Dallas?
Yeah, let's go Dallas.
I'm going upset. I'm going Browns, baby.
I could see it.
Give me Browns, dude. Home opener for the Browns.
I can see it.
I'm going there. Okay, give me Washington versus Buccaneers, Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, and then Rams versus Lions. We talked about this actually,
Lions.
so it doesn't matter. Okay, so there it is. There's our conviction predictions speed round.
Week 1, opening week.
Week 1, opening week. All right, so that is done there. Next.
What was the thing you wanted to bring up?
Yes. I saw a post on TikTok the other day, and it's something we haven't really talked about because I think everyone's just kind of like mums the word so that it doesn't happen. But let's say Patrick Mahomes goes down week 1. It's all out war in the AFC. Who takes what's our pick for AFC? You think no, but like for AFC Championship then, who represents the AFC?
Oh, Ravens.
Okay, so you think it's Ravens.
I think Joe Burrow is what I meant by saying Joe Burrow is like he's going to be he's going to be like running for MVP coming off the season, but I mean Ravens are just a better team overall.
This is such a hot take. I'm so high on it. I'm going to stand by it all year and just wait for it to happen. If Patrick Mahomes goes down, I believe in Josh Allen. If Patrick Mahomes goes down.
Oh my God. I'm so dumb. When you said Patrick Mahomes going down, I thought like AFC like North.
No.
I thought about like Ravens,
no.
Cincinnati.
Who takes control of the AFC if Patrick Mahomes goes down this year?
Yeah.
I am going to stand by it. I think Josh Allen, it's Josh Allen's year, man. I'm going to keep pounding the table. It's Josh Allen's year, and he's going to take control of the AFC.
I mean, Patrick's the only person to knock him out, I'm pretty sure.
If they can make it to
Trav, who else has knocked out Josh Allen in the playoffs?
I don't think it's anyone else, dude.
Yeah,
they beat Miami. They beat Miami. Yes, dude.
I mean, that's a good take then. That's a good take. I mean, have they played the Bangs?
I don't think so. Yes.
They've had to.
Yes, I think so.
And they beat them. They beat Joe Burrow.
Yeah, because I think the whole love triangle is that Joe Burrow can beat Patrick Mahomes, but not Josh. But Josh can't beat Patrick, but he can beat Joe.
You know, I'm down. I'm down with that.
I'm down
with going,
dude.
Joshy boy.
I was just thinking about it.
My
I'm like,
long lost love.
It's gonna be all out war. Like, let's just say the world comes crashing down and Patrick Mahomes gets hurt week 1. Like,
nobody is gonna come harder on other teams than Josh Allen and Joe Burrow.
1-0 against Josh Allen.
He's 1-0.
Okay, so there's no love triangle. So why is Josh Allen in the love triangle if he's lost to both?
Either way.
He's just the whore in the love triangle that gets used and abused by both?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going Josh, though. I really think I know that Stefan's gone, but they didn't really use him last year. And James Cook is what? Yeah, let James Cook
cook. Jesse, we need the cook.
So that's my pick. If somehow Patrick Mahomes goes down this year,
I like it. I'm still going Ravens though.
You're on Ravens. Take control. All right.
The defense is just so good. I mean, I'm pretty sure they lost Kyle Hamilton this year, but I mean the rest of their defense is stacked.
Could be. Oh, you know what? Before I forget about this, Josh, shout out you. Congratulations on the wedding. Beautiful wedding. To you and the bride. Hope you're enjoying the honeymoon. I'll send this to you. But shout out Josh and Sierra. All right. We're going through social medias.
Okay, I already have one.
Okay.
So this was me. I can't even recollect how much I drank, but we spent like 3 hours playing video games. I was losing in Madden. I drank so much during those losses.
When I beat your ass,
yeah, when you spanked me like a drum. I drank so much, and then we go into a mock draft for fantasy, and I pick 2 running backs, 1 and 2. And then I don't pick a single running back after that. I only pick wide receivers. I forget that I only have 2 running backs.
Mm-hmm.
It's the worst mock draft of my life. Matt Fisher comes in and he says, because at the end of that clip I said, PFF don't know ball like I know ball.
I'm literally looking at the comment
Matt
you're talking
Fisher
about.
comes in and he's like, PFF really don't know ball though. They had the Packers wide receiver group at 14th in the league, but yet our 7th guy gets taken by Miami and probably ends
Do you
up
notice
as
the
a third.
key word there? Our.
Oh yeah.
Do you notice that's the key word there? Our.
Yeah, dude. Our guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy, but I was so hammered. PFF knows more ball than I do. I'm just gonna be honest here.
There's one that I just found right here. This is from Maddie B. Dad.
Are you on Insta?
Yeah,
All right,
I'm on Insta. So Maddie B. Dad, this is a video where we're talking about, this is the trivia game, most rookie quarterback starts, and you're trying to guess them. And he said, have you ever watched football? ... Fact that you said the Patriots before the Browns or Bears is insane.
It's insane until you hear that it's from 1950 on. So there could be from 1950 to wherever Tom Brady got flipping drafted to where they just had rookie after rookie after rookie. I don't know. I wasn't born in 1950. I don't know that. So if you're putting it at 1950 to current, there's a huge gap to where I don't know what happened. So it's not crazy.
Have you ever watched football? Is so funny though.
It's not crazy.
It's so funny though. Have you ever watched football? That's hilarious. That guy's a comedian.
Who knows? Like from 1950 on, the Browns could have had like a couple of QBs that they just stuck with. I don't know. I have no idea from 1950 to 2000, probably 10. You know, that's when I gained consciousness. You know, I'm 11 at that. No, I'm 9 at that point. That's when I gained consciousness and I start remembering football. I'm sorry.
Okay, go with yours. There's one that I have to pull up. It's the YouTube one that was really good that we never talked about that I need to go back to because we need to give this man his flowers. So go with yours, and I'm going to find that one real quick.
You know, okay, so this was week 1 power rankings.
Okay.
We did not include C.J. Stroud.
We didn't?
In week 1
Really?
Power rankings.
We didn't?
We did not include C.J. Stroud.
Oh my God!
This guy called us out. No, Stroud is crazy. That is crazy.
That is crazy.
We forgot about
CJ. Yeah,
so
that is crazy.
So out of this list, the list currently goes: Patrick 1, Lamar 2, Josh 3, Joe 4, Dak 5, Brock 6, Jordan 7, Jalen 8, and then Aaron Rodgers 9. So where do we put CJ in that?
Oh, I'll just throw him under.
You want to put him 10?
No, I'd throw him before Dak and under Josh.
So you put him 5.
I'm putting him 5.
You put him 5.
Yeah,
That bumps them all down.
Yeah.
That's why we only had 9.
Okay.
Because we forgot about.
We forgot about him.
Yeah, we forgot about C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, that's
that was
our
actually
bad.
a good comment.
That was.
Out of all the comments, that's a good comment.
100%.
C.J. Stroud is crazy. He
Yeah,
definitely
the
deserves
fact
to be
that
in
we
there.
lost. Yeah, we forgot about CJ. I would put him at 5 for sure. Okay, I'm gonna read through this monstrous comment. Okay, go with yours real quick.
Okay, so what is this one? Okay, so this was NFC predictions?
Seeding?
Yeah, when we predicted what their
Oh no, did we predict what record is this?
No, the entire NFC, who was going to be in the Super Bowl. We went by division.
Oh yeah, okay.
And we rock paper scissored. So we predicted the NFC, and this one says, Kenny says, "You're smoking cow dick, cat piss if you think the Eagles are losing to the Packers, especially in Philly."
It's not in Philly.
No, it's not.
Oh, we're not talking about week 1.
Yeah, we're talking about the playoffs.
Oh, we're
so
talking about playoffs.
It
is in Philly.
Yeah, bro, you're smoking cow dick, cat piss. You think the Eagles are losing. Which I thought, I said the same thing, dude.
And they're talking about me smoking cow dick, cat piss.
Bro, because you said the Packers are going to beat the Eagles in Philly.
I stand by it. I'm not backing
besides
down.
Dipping your balls in the soy sauce?
The only thing that could make me walk it back is if Saquon really works there. But ultimately, I don't think the environment phases the Packers. If it's me, like, I just don't. I don't believe that the environment phases the Packers.
Okay. So this was your draft, your mock draft that we did.
Okay.
You commented on our own video. Pretty dog shit draft, if you ask me.
You know what's the funniest part about this? Finish with your thing. I'll tell you the funny thing.
Cosmic Breaks comments under you. Agreed.
What's hilarious about this? I was going through our content for this week to find some stuff to talk about, and I thought it was. I saw the very first 10 seconds, and I thought it was your draft. I thought it was your draft, so I commented pretty dog shit draft, and he asked me, and then I saw someone commented on it, and it gave me the notification someone replied to your comment, and he said agreed, and I watched the video, and I was like, I have to leave it. I was like, I have to leave it. That's comedy. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Back to me predicting 1950 to present QBs. It's just a whole mound of hatred
towards you.
Yeah, Shane said this mother effer gets the whole league.
True.
All right, this is us talking about Will Levis, user, and then a bunch of numbers. He said he's bad, but Titans love bad QBs, so he'll be the franchise QB for a while.
Could be.
He's the second best rookie QB last year. Peyton said he is easily the second best rookie QB last year with a terrible team. So who else is a rookie QB last year?
Easily second best QB.
Anthony Richardson, but he got hurt. So who else is?
I still would put Anthony Richardson's 4-game run above Will Levis.
Honestly, is this guy cooking? Is this guy cooking right now?
I'm gonna say I still think what Anthony Richardson was doing at the beginning of the year was absurd.
Bro, another guy replied easily. If C.J. Stroud wasn't such a stud, he would have been the best. Who's better? Comments. Who was a better rookie QB than Will Levis, except for C.J. Stroud?
Last year, think about it. I think he might be cooking.
Are we missing somebody right now?
No, we're not. Because it went Bryce, CJ, and then there wasn't another one until Will.
I wasn't crazy with Will.
That actually is kind of crazy to think about.
That is, bro.
If Anthony Richardson
people that watch our videos are smart, dude. They're flipping smart.
You're ridiculous. If Anthony Richardson didn't go down, he might have been rookie of the year. He might have even been.
Will Levis is still 3.
Yeah, but if Anthony, what I was about to say
Trav,
is,
how many rookie QBs were drafted in that year?
I'm looking at it right now.
but think about it. If Anthony Richardson would have continued his run, I think he could have been an MVP race. What he was doing at the beginning of the year was insane.
Trav, has a rookie ever won MVP of the
C.J. Stroud was an MVP vote. It was,
but he's never won it.
I understand.
Has anyone won it?
But all I'm saying is race. I think Anthony Richardson could have been in the race if he would have continued.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure.
He was insane.
Yeah,
what he was doing was crazy.
But you never know once people adjust and once people get film on you.
But the whole rookie year, that was what everyone kept saying about CJ, and he kept doing it. We'll see now in year 2, but
yeah.
Well, that's no surprise there. Another brother.
Another brother.
Another brother. All right, gents. Well, this was officially episode 10 of the Revamp Pod. We're somewhere in the realm of 20-something, but this is our first in-person since a year ago when we had Trav. He's behind the camera for this one.
He's our Jamie.
We've got some...
That was great work with searching up everything.
Yes. We've got some big stuff coming up. Big shout-out to Trav for being here as well and letting us use the camera for the time being tonight. We appreciate you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I'm Devin. That is Zane. And this is Buffet Sports. If you want to be a part of next week's show, like we just did, the comment section of the video, go ahead and leave a comment down below. We're going to talk about it if it's the best one out of them all. Go ahead and like the video if you like it. While you're down there, subscribe if you haven't. Hit the damn button, please. We're over halfway there to our first 1,000 subscribers. We want you guys to be a part of it. You guys know the name of the game. Turn on the noti bell, like the video, all the stuff. We love you. Help Zane find a wife. Ciao.
I love you.